Welcome to Financial Health, a 5-minute conversation with Jason Weier of Weier Wealth Management, focusing on your current and future financial goals. This is Financial Health on WOMT.
Welcome to Financial Health. It's WOMT, and it wouldn't be Financial Health without my good friend, Jason Weier of Weier Wealth Management. Jason, how are you today?
Good.
Good.
Very good.
Oh, hit me with the very after.
Excellent.
Okay.
Superb.
All right, Jason, calm down. So we had a great conversation last week, Jason, obviously about retirement planning and the things that could go wrong and the many variables and how you guys can actually run a simulation where there's thousands of scenarios that get put into place to, again, help you navigate some of those obstacles. But Jason, I was thinking this morning, because that's what I do for this program.
Yes.
I was thinking this morning, like, I could do this myself.
Could
right?
you? Could you? I don't know.
I could do this myself.
All right.
I don't necessarily need a financial advisor, right? But,
okay.
But then I got to looking at our past episodes and realizing it's probably a good choice to have a financial advisor, especially from a personal standpoint. I am known to not make the best decisions sometimes, and I think that may translate into my finances. So, Jason, why should people go with a financial advisor, a fiduciary, and not just do it themselves?
I might be starting a controversy here.
Oh, here we go.
I don't want to do it.
Hot button.
But I do want to do it.
Hot take.
My approach is to say, you're right. Maybe not everyone does need a financial advisor.
Interesting.
Yeah. See, I kind of caught you off guard.
I did not expect that.
The times that you would kind of go back then and say, why would you maybe, is, let me rephrase that. The times that you would is if you don't have enough time to commit to the research, because you obviously the internet, the web, has all kinds of data. So you can find a lot of information, but it's sifting through, identifying what does it actually mean, the verbiage and things like that. So it's a time. Then it's that knowledge that goes with it. Do you have the knowledge, as we talked about, to understand what they're even saying in those articles? And related to that is it even right? If you see it online, does that mean it's right? Is it accurate?
Well put.
But again, at the same point, there's individuals that are well suited. They have the time, they have the knowledge, they have the patience, and the willingness. So those are the elements. If you have those items, you probably don't need a financial advisor. Again, maybe starting a controversy here, because I think a lot of people do, but maybe not everyone.
Okay.
Because of those factors.
And that's very interesting, Jason, how you say that, because you and I both know that facts at this point, they're a dime a dozen. They're hard to come by on the internet.
Facts, yeah.
And even just going through my Instagram Explorer page, even doing the show with you, I get a lot of financial content. And some of the stuff I'm hearing people say and recommend is, it seems almost like ridiculous to me.
I did a show last year with John Foster, Just the Facts. You might recall this. A national media person was on the air broadcasting to millions of people.
Can I say his name?
You should not, probably. But
on, John did.
But yes, individuals can go back to that and find it out. But that's the scary part, is that individual is not a fiduciary, number one. So number two, he's talking to millions of people. So not you as an individual. He's talking to the masses. And think of yourself, your situation is not the same as the next person. How is it the same as millions of other people?
Exactly.
So, but let's go back to it. So willingness, knowledge, and the time. I have a lot of clients that have MBAs. They still hire us. So they have the knowledge, they just don't have the time.
Certainly.
Some people might have the time and the willingness, they don't have the knowledge though. So that's kind of my approach, is to say, you're right, you might not need us. But if you go through that list and you're like, oh, I can't do that, or I don't have that, that might be the invitation to reach out to a professional, because these retirement plans get complicated very fast.
Time, willingness, and knowledge. I love how you put that, Jason, and
Poetic almost.
it really is. I'll make a haiku out of that later. So, Jason,
Haiku.
I think just going down this, I definitely need a financial advisor. And if people are listening to this and they're like, oh, I don't have the time, I don't have the knowledge, I don't have the willingness. Jason, what's a good way to reach out to you and Weier Wealth Management?
If you don't have one of those or all three of those, please reach out. 920-242-9470. Website has a lot of resources. Weier, W-E-I-E-R, Weier, wealthmanagement.com. Find us on Facebook and LinkedIn as well.
Awesome. Jason, I'll chat with you next week. It's WOMT.
Securities offered through Advantax Investment Services, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through Advantax Advisory Services. Insurance services offered through Advantax Insurance Agency. Views and opinions presented in this podcast are those of Jason Weier and not of Advantax Wealth Management or subsidiaries. Opinions voiced in this material are for general information only, not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual. Performance reference is historical and is no guarantee of future results. All investing involves risk, including loss of principal. No strategy assures success or protects against loss. This is a hypothetical example. This is not representative of any specific investment advice. Your results may vary.
Financial Health is heard every Monday at approximately 11:20 with Jason Weier of Weier Wealth Management. Learn more online at weirwealthmanagement.com. You're listening to WOMT Radio, a Sea Hafer broadcasting station.